Body cam.
On September 28th, 2024,
Prime Suspect YouTube channel.
22-year-old Pierce Kempton was driving to a skate park. While he was driving, a cyclist named Gary Peacock was on the same road, riding on the right-hand side.
Gary Peacock.
As you can see, Pierce didn't want to risk making contact
Arrest him.
with Gary by driving too close to him, so he moved over to the left to avoid any chance of hitting him. Pierce then arrived at his destination when...
All right, so he did the right thing. There was a car oncoming, so he got as far over as he could. Gary Peacock's dumbass was in the road with a bicycle. Bicycles don't belong in the road. I got a new shirt on Bunker Branding, not on Donut Operator. It's from my other brand, Silly Geese. That's a collaboration between Brandon and I. It says, "Cyclists don't go to heaven." And that is on the Silly Geese on Bunker Branding. That's where the cars are.
Gary approached him and accused him of nearly hitting him on his bike, an outrageous claim, considering that Pierce had actually...
You know, and I'm not saying that about people who can't afford a car, so they're on a bicycle. They still shouldn't be on the interstate or a highway or a fast-moving road. I'm talking about these people can clearly afford a car. They're driving a $5,000 bicycle. They're just doing it, you know, maybe they're doing it for fitness. Well, guess what? They have stationary bikes and mountain bikes. You can actually see nature. Get the out of the road, dude.
moved away from Gary to make sure he wouldn't be too close to him. Here's what happened next.
Yes, sir.
Did you see me?
Yes, Gary Peacock. He saw your dumb ass. Who can miss you? Walmart skinny ass Ron Perlman.
Pulled off to the side, I did. I have it on dash cam. I'm gonna go skate.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not going anywhere. Please come.
Dude, stop.
No, you're.
I know he would. He also drives a Saab. You asshole.
Dude, literally stop.
No, I'm calling the police, and you're not leaving. You're not leaving.
Oh, sir. Please, cyclist, skinny cyclist man, try and push me into my car and hold me in one place.
Bro's got his hands on me and stuff.
Yeah, guy
Why?
won't leave because of the police.
Dude, look, he's actively pushing him against his own car. That's called false imprisonment in most states, and it's a felony.
Look at this dude. What are you doing? Why are you so crazy?
I wonder if he would do that to another, like a grown man his size, or he just sees it. It's like some kid, and so he thinks he can act like this.
I'm calling the police. That's
Dude, why are you so crazy?
No, you're not going anywhere.
Oh my god.
You're not going anywhere.
I don't want to be aggressive with you, dude.
You already are. You pushed into me. I asked you to wait. You didn't wait.
You pushed into me after he slammed the kid's door and then pushed him back into his car.
You did.
What a psychopath, man. I hate cyclists. Bunker Branding, cyclists don't go to heaven right now. Bunker Branding, Silly Geese, cyclists don't go to heaven. Get your shirt right now.
Car.
You yanked my
Yeah,
door.
I've got a very aggressive teenager here that almost hit me in the.
I was thinking the same thing, Chaplain. Grab him by the strap on his helmet with your left hand and just go to town with your right hand.
Car, and now he won't give me his last name, and now he's trying to leave. I'm in.
He
Park
doesn't
City,
have to
near
give
the
you
Park
his last
City
name. He doesn't
Park.
have to do for you, you psycho.
The skate.
Oh my God, this is 30 minutes long. Holy.
He's in a Subaru. He's in a
Anyways, I
Subaru.
started blasting.
Yeah, he's a license plate.
Back over him right now.
The license plate.
Put it in
is-
reverse and
he's-
just back over
He's
him.
recording me because he's a jerk. And I want you to come and give this guy a ticket. I'd be willing to testify in court against this guy.
Okay.
He came way too close to me. Huh?
Oh my God.
He did not hit me. There's a law in Utah.
Oh man, look at that. He's stationary. He's got his left hand on the phone. He's got his right hand on his hip. He is full open for any kind of strike that you want to throw.
That says you have to stay 3 feet from a cyclist. He did not. He just went right next to me. I wouldn't bother pulling over if this guy weren't unsafe.
I'm willing to testify against the guy that I'm harassing, the guy that I've assaulted already, that I have already falsely imprisoned.
Still on my bicycle. He's here. Gary Peacock. You send a policeman for this guy
Psychopath.
right now. Yes, he tried to leave. He said he was leaving.
I said I was gonna skate.
You said you were leaving.
I have it on video,
Go
dude.
ahead. You're
Putting words
lying
in my
left and
mouth.
right, pal. It's all on video. You tried to leave. You said I'm leaving.
I said I'm gonna skate.
That's the same thing.
I didn't say I'm leaving.
This is just
He was leaving.
another
So could you please
person
send a policeman?
who's never been punched
He's
in the
just
face
being
before.
aggressive and obnoxious.
You can always tell the people who've never gotten popped in the mouth one good time.
It's a
Be
some
my
kind of-
witness. Okay, thank you.
It's kind of Subaru.
He thinks I got really close to him on the road.
You did.
Yeah,
If it's on your dash cam, we'll have proof.
I do have it on my dash cam.
Okay?
Notice how Gary has lied to the police. He told the 911 operator that Pierce was being aggressive, when in reality, the opposite is true. Pierce has remained extremely calm so far, and if anyone has been aggressive, it's Gary. It's actually surprising to see just how calm Pierce has been, considering it doesn't appear that he did what Gary is accusing him of.
Yeah.
Even if Pierce had driven close to Gary, which from the dashcam footage doesn't appear to be the case, he still didn't hit Gary, so he hasn't committed a crime.
Nope.
Yet Gary is acting as if Pierce knocked him off his bike and drove away.
Yeah, dude, misuse of the 911 system, false police report, assault, false imprisonment.
Could you
I
please
didn't
come
hit
right
him
now?
or anything. No.
Now there's another guy here. You leave. You're
He
not
put his
part of
hands
this.
on me. I would stay if I were you.
Yeah, there's another individual, and he's just standing there. I'd like to get rid of him.
Please come move these people from a public parking lot for me. I don't like them.
This is public.
Can you pull your gun when he rips the door and say you felt threatened? Oh, absolutely.
Like-
Well, you know what? Depends on the state, too.
Okay?
Texas, you're good.
Please.
California, probably not. You have a duty to retreat. No, stand
Okay.
your ground.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's Utah? I'm not sure. What's Utah's laws like in self-defense? I'm not familiar.
He is. He's asking me to move out of the way. He's going to leave.
You're in my face, dude.
Utah, you can stand
Give
your
me
ground?
some
Get
space
back in
like
the
you.
car.
I gave you space.
Get back in the car.
What the f***? He said get out of the car, and then he pushed him against the car. Now he's telling him to get back in the car. Beat the brakes off this dude.
Get back in the car if you're not trying to leave. Just get back in the car and wait for the police.
Oh, wait, right here.
Then don't
I'd love to look this guy up and see what he does for a living, but I think that's considered doxing.
try
I think even looking someone up who's public record.
to get around
I
my
want
bike.
Dude, you think you were... You
Yeah,
think
it's
I was in
considered
your
doxing.
space over there.
Yes.
I think.
Then
No, even if it's public, if you do that, then a lot of not the general sense of the word, but according to some streaming platforms, it can be considered their version of doxing, even if you look someone up.
I'm
Look at-
riding a bike.
Publicly.
I have more rights than you.
Yeah, if I do it on stream, that's what I mean.
what, dude?
I have the
share
right
a
of way.
road. We
No,
share a road.
I have the right of way when I'm on a bike. Do
No,
you
you
ride a
don't.
bike?
Sometimes.
Oh, you don't ride a bike.
Oh my god, he's dismissing him because he's not a total queer. You ride a bike? Oh yeah, you don't ride a bike.
Obviously, you wouldn't have been so close to me if you did.
Jesus Christ.
When are the police coming? Please.
The police arrived at the scene and questioned both Gary and Pierce. Gary assumed they would take his side and believe his account without question, but things didn't go as he had hoped.
All right. Are you separate sides of the parties?
Yes.
Okay, if you'll stand over there by those
I'm
cars.
a complaining party.
Fantastic.
Can I tell you what happened?
Fantastic. Will you go stand over there for a second?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Over by the cars.
Yes, kids, cyclists don't go to heaven.
I don't want you guys in earshot of each
All
other
right, we got the body camera.
because it just amps things up.
Don't let him leave. You tried to leave already.
Sir, I'm right here. Thank you.
Oh, awesome. The cops already sniffing out that this guy is a total asshole.
Okay, my first responsibility is to get everyone away so
Okay.
it doesn't keep amping up.
Yes, okay.
Okay. So I get you're the complainant, but he's standing at his car with his door open.
Yeah,
I'm not going to let him leave.
he tried to leave.
I know, but I'm here.
Okay, fine.
And so for you to get a little upset with
Well,
me and tell me.
I'm sorry. I was just walking away. I wanted to make sure you heard me. I'm sorry I yelled.
Okay. Do you have some ID on you?
Yeah.
The sad thing is, people like this exist everywhere.
So what happened?
what happened is I'm just riding my bike in the bike zone, right here, and this guy comes within, a foot of me. Just total. I ride my bike for 30 years. I know when somebody either doesn't see me or is trying to, or doesn't care. So he pulled into this parking lot. So I came by and I said, "Did you see me?" And he says, "Well, I saw you on the right." And I said, "Well, you were too close to me." "No, I wasn't." He says he has
to him, so he moved over to the left to avoid any chance of hitting him.
Look at that, dude. Look.
Pierce then arrived at his destination. A cyclist named Gary Peacock was on the same road, riding on the right-hand side. As you can see, Pierce didn't want to risk making contact with Gary by driving too close to him.
He says, "Well, I saw you on the right." And I said, "Well, you were too close to me." "No, I wasn't." He says he has
Being
a
a whole
dash cam.
peacock.
Okay.
So you should take. He said he was recording it. I doubt
Okay.
if he was, but you can. Did he mention that he had a dash cam?
I haven't even talked to him yet.
Okay, fine. So then I came over and I said, "What's your name?"
Try.
He said,
I
"John."
get it's emotional.
Okay, it is. John. He said, I said, "What's your last name?" "I'm not going to tell you." I said, "Well, I have your license plate." "Dude, I'm leaving. I'm going to the skate park." And I said, "No, you're not leaving. I'm calling the police." He said, "I'm leaving." And he tried to push me out of the car. I pushed him back to try to keep him in the car. But he tried to get out of the car. "I'm leaving. I'm going to the skate park." And I said, "No, you're not leaving. I'm calling the police." He said, "I'm leaving." And he tried to push me out of the car. I pushed him back to try to keep him in the car. But he tried to get
I pushed him back to try and keep him in the car. You just told on yourself, bucko.
out of the car. I said, "No, you're not getting out of the car," till the police came. So you came.
False imprisonment.
And then this
Let's
other
go.
guy comes, and he's standing here, and these two are, they're obviously friends, so I'm getting more and more concerned that there's two teenagers here, and me alone. I'm 73 years old, okay? But, yeah, so...
God damn, imagine. He's been going through 73 years of life. Probably, character's never changed. Same old ornery piece of
that's everything that happened. The guy, I thought he was too aggressive.
Okay.
On the road, and then he wouldn't give me his
73
name.
about to catch that fade, right?
Okay. Well,
I was going to report him to the police.
I
If he
understand
just
that.
gave me his last name and his license, I would have just reported.
So
but
he's
tried to
not
leave.
obligated to give his information to you. He is obligated to give them to me.
Okay.
If I'm able to determine a crime. Okay.
Well, I'm making
So,
a complaint that
what-
he was within
and
3 feet of me.
Just hang.
Okay. Go ahead.
Don't fight me on this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the information.
Yes.
And I'm explaining why he might not want to give his information to you,
Okay.
who's upset. Obviously, if he cut that close to you, by all means, you'd be upset. But don't come over here and instigate a fight. You get his plate number, and we can track him down like it's nobody's business, okay?
I don't believe that's ever going to happen, but it could happen. But I'm just saying, generally, you guys are...
You see a lot of headlines calling Gary a millionaire. You're not seeing any backing that, but might be why he's an entitled asshole. Me and my friends aren't entitled assholes. Money don't give you the right to act like a piece of
going to say no
Well-
way to prove that he was 3 feet in front of you or close to you. Sorry, we can't do anything.
You're right, it is difficult to prove because I wasn't there to witness
So
it.
that's why I wanted
it's
you
your
here.
witness. I understand that. But if you start a fight over something that happened out there, you're now to blame on that.
I have to deal with cyclists? Yeah, when I was a cop, I hate cyclists.
Didn't start a fight. I just kept him from trying
I'm
to
just
leave.
saying. You said
Do I
you
have
said
a right to keep him to leave when I believe that he had a criminal traffic violation?
traffic is not criminal. It's an infraction. It's not a
Okay,
criminal.
but I
So,
don't have the right to keep him here?
No. You call us and we
Yeah, it would make me feel bad to beat up a 73-year-old. I'd at least give him a solid slap.
do that.
Well, I did, but he was leaving.
Jar him a little bit, bring him back down. Nice
But
slap.
you let him leave because
Okay.
it's not worth. If it starts getting physical, then what? I have to assume worst case.
Yep, open hand, just hard as slap right across the face. You hit him, you know, you break this old man's face and he falls on the ground and hits his head on the ground and dies or breaks his hip or some
situation.
Nice slap. Nice power slap.
Then he goes to jail for hitting me.
Unless you started it, then you go to jail.
I didn't hit him.
So you already told me that you kind of, he was trying to leave you, and that
I
right
kept
there.
him from leaving the car.
You can't touch
but
him.
He was touching me also.
Okay. I'm only going.
Oh no, the slap is just testing it out. If he doesn't go away after the slap, then yeah, pop him in the mouth one good time.
Off of what you've told me.
I'm standing in front of the door and he's trying to push me through like
Or just a nice little liver.
this. And I'm telling, no, you're not leaving.
Killinator, I'm gonna go fight some cyclists now.
So
I'm gonna be on the headlines.
Ask him if he tried to leave when I was in front of the door. Okay, go ahead.
Utah law requires drivers to maintain a minimum distance of 3 feet when passing a cyclist. This regulation, part of Utah Code 41-6A-706.5, aims to protect cyclists as vulnerable road users. If a motorist fails to give this 3-foot buffer, they can receive a citation. However, this infraction typically results in a ticket rather than a criminal charge, so it's treated as a traffic violation rather than a criminal offense. A cyclist like Gary does not have the right to detain a driver.
Yep.
In cases where a cyclist feels a vehicle has driven too closely, their duty is generally to record identifying details
Yeah, his wife's boyfriend loves when he goes for these long bike rides.
like the license plate number and report it to the police, allowing law enforcement to handle the matter. Attempting to physically prevent the driver from leaving can be seen as unlawful detention or false imprisonment.
There it is.
Which is generally prohibited for civilians unless under very specific circumstances, like a citizen's arrest, something not applicable here for a minor traffic dispute.
I get you're upset. You're directly involved. Emotions are high.
Yeah, but what can we do about this kind of case where a teenage driver
What we can do is you shut up. You just shut up.
is
Don't act like a whole Gary Peacock.
being negligent and can kill somebody? There are people killed in Park City every year from negligent drivers, and I've been hit by a car twice already.
Okay.
Well, then get off the road, man. Guys, remember, if you get hit and you die and you're doing something like this, you don't go to heaven. Cyclists don't go to heaven. I am going to plug the shit out of this today because I'm really proud of this design, and I don't like them.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I'm very sensitive.
Okay.
I'm just riding my bike. I don't want any trouble, but when
Do you want me to just let you vent, or do you
No, go ahead.
want an answer to your question?
I would like to know what you can do about it.
That shirt is on Bunker Branding. It's on Brandon and mine's mutual shop. We're partners on Silly Geese on Bunker Branding. I could have put the link in the description or something.
This.
Tyler, remember if you're watching to put the link in the description of the YouTube video.
Can I make a lodge a complaint against them?
Absolutely. You already did.
But what
You
can
did, and I'm here.
But
Make it into a cycling jersey.
then what?
You come here. You
Look, it's okay to ride bicycle, all right? I've got a mountain bike. I love mountain biking. It's fun as shit. But you know what's not on mountain bike trails? Cars.
get his license plate,
Yeah,
and you say, "Don't leave. I have the cops coming."
yeah.
And if he leaves, so what? Because I will go find him.
Okay.
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 I know you
I
don't
didn't know
believe that.
I wouldn't go find him. Just so this guy would shut the up and ride away on his bike, I'd say, yeah, thanks for the plate number. And then I'd ball that paper up and throw it in the trash.
But I didn't know that.
Gary's lonely, just wanted someone to talk to. I know, because his wife's boyfriend is over right now. He said, fine, I can't sit in the cuck chair. I'll go ride my bicycle.
But okay.
I told you that just a minute ago, and you're like, and I don't
didn't know
believe
it
that.
at the time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's the better way, rather than coming here and adding to the situation.
I didn't have his license.
How's he got man tits and still a cyclist? Because this is all, come on, ask yourself that question one more time. This is all lower body. This man doesn't pick heavy things up.
License plates. There's no way for me to get his
Well-
license plate.
You drove in here, right?
Yes, but
And that's when
generally
you
they
got
just
it.
drive off.
Okay. Once he drives off, you're
I
right.
just want to admonish him for coming too close to me.
Okay.
And
Well,
he
that's not
started-
your job. Okay. And I know.
And yes, at 73, he probably does need a little bit of TRT. You need to put some testosterone in his butt. Not the way that his wife's boyfriend does, with an actual needle.
And trust me,
He's about to start crying. He is about to start crying. Look. Look. Hey, Tyler, if you're in here, come on, thumbnail right there, bro. Thumbnail right there. Oh my God, imagine if, shit, what's his name? The teenager. Imagine if the teenager seriously would have just slapped him one good time. He would have been on the ground crying his eyes out. Bill Cry, the cycling guy. Look at this specimen right here, boys and girls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Gary. Old Peacock here. He's peacocking around again.
Me. I feel you.
You ride a bike?
Absolutely.
A road bike?
Absolutely. I feel you.
And what
I know.
happens when somebody almost hits you?
Okay, do you want to vent or do you want?
I'm just asking questions.
I know. I'm trying. You asked me. What,
Look, he's trying not to cry.
what do I do? And I'm trying to tell you how we want you to
He's composing himself. This man is shook.
handle it.
Knees weak, mom spaghetti shook.
Yes.
Because I don't want to come out here and have a fight or worse, a murder.
Look, he's still holding it in. It's right there in his throat, man. He's choking.
Because he doesn't like your aggressive tone.
Are we going to just let people that have any kind of infraction, you call it an infraction, just go and do it again unless somebody reprimands them or somebody...
Do you want me to arrest him?
Can he be arrested?
Do you want me to arrest you off his statement?
No.
You wouldn't appreciate that, right?
No.
So we have to operate on evidence.
Right.
And I get that it's very tricky.
Well, he has evidence because he recorded.
If that kid, like the cop, so the cop could arrest him right now because he's already got testimony from this dude saying that, yeah, I held him in his car and I held him against his will, false imprisonment. If the kid wanted to press charges, he could arrest him even more.
I get it's, and I'm going to ask. I haven't even talked to him yet.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he hasn't talked to him yet.
Because you were so worked up.
He's already said I held him against his will.
I wanted to get his ID and then come over here and talk to you.
Okay.
Okay.
The kid also has video evidence. Yeah, if he wanted to go forward with an arrest, he absolutely could.
I'm here in the...
Calm down.
I'm here in the middle of this trying to sort it out, and all you want me to do is arrest him and take him to jail.
I want him... I was hoping he
off
did it.
Your word alone.
Yeah, and I'd be willing to come to court.
There's a follow-up video. Yeah, let's finish this out. We still got 15 minutes. Probably longer because I keep stopping it. I like talking to you guys. I know I'm doing that horrible streamer thing of interacting with my chat again.
Side and his side and decide.
And there's a time and a place, but here in the parking lot's not the time or the place.
Okay.
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 So I want to tell you one more fact.
Okay.
When I went up to his window, he wouldn't roll his window down.
I wouldn't either.
Why not? I'm just knocking on the window. I want to talk to you.
To know that I just had an involvement with someone who I know is going to be unhappy with me?
Yes. So then that's
why would I?
Because that's what I'm saying is that
this is what you see when you knock on my window. Don't come up my window.
that is a tiny, tiny piece of evidence that says that he knew that he did something wrong.
No.
If he wouldn't roll down the window.
That doesn't count as evidence.
It's not evidence, but it's an indication.
So, and
it's an inference.
If someone just happens to walk,
circumstance.
I get it. It's all encompassing, but he's not obligated. And because he doesn't want to talk to you, doesn't mean that he's guilty of all sorts.
You get a Glock when you order the shirt. The cyclists don't go to heaven shirt.
It's crimes. It means you have already said that you're pretty worked up about it.
I am.
He's about to cry,
Is it
dude.
fair to say you're probably worked up at his window?
Yeah, because he wouldn't roll down his window.
Why would you? If someone comes to your door and is knocking on your door and you can see them visibly worked up, are you going to open that door for them?
Not the door, but I'd roll down my window.
Okay.
I have rolled down my window.
Okay, I've watched people get punched for doing that.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't fault him for
Park City. We're pretty safe here.
Until someone's aggressive.
Well, yeah, but okay. He has my name.
Right.
I'd like to have your name. His name.
You can. We'll get that here in a minute. Did you give him your name?
It'd be fun to hold Gary down and lift his shirt up and like slap him on the belly, give him a pink belly. Like you used to do to your little brother, you know? Cry, cry. Just slap him on the belly a bunch of times.
When I call the police, they ask for my name. And you heard
Okay.
Pink belly, pink belly, pink belly.
That's
Just treat him like a child and watch him cry.
that's fine. That he's not
You're not going to heaven. Not going to heaven.
obligated to give his name to you. He's obligated to give it to me.
Okay, can you give it to me?
I will not give it to you because he's asked me not to.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you're so adamant about wanting his name.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you to have it.
Yeah, okay.
So it is a part of the report. You can request the report, absolutely, and his name is part of that report.
Oh, fantastic.
But with that,
Afterwards, tell him you're going to his wife. Oh my God, that went 0 to 100. I was just want to give him a pink belly. Laugh at his tears.
you can't reach out to him. You can't contact him.
Of course not.
And it's
If something happens, I want to know if something happens to my house or my car.
well, he's just as concerned.
So you violently assaulted him, followed him, violently assaulted him, and now you're worried. It's like, I don't want something to happen to my house or my car. What?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, it's a two-way street.
That kid just doesn't want you to be near him ever.
yeah. Check my police record. I don't know what his police record's
Well,
like.
I don't know either of you,
Jesus,
so I'm
you're
going to
such
treat
a
you the same.
dude.
So
Okay.
I'm going to offer him the same respect that I've offered you.
Thank you. Thanks
and
for
I'm-
diffusing the situation.
I'm not
He hasn't even talked to him yet, has he?
Going
Or
to try
did,
and-
did we pass that part? We didn't see it on video.
automatically throw everyone in cuffs
Okay.
because that doesn't make people cooperate together.
We should leave it to the cyclist to be standing in the middle of the road again.
All right, I've learned that 20 years in this. It's easier when people are volunteering information than being forced to give information. Okay, so give me just a minute. Let me go talk to
Okay.
him. And where exactly was it that he passed you?
Right
By the
here.
buses?
By the
By
bus.
the bus stop. All right, give me just a minute.
The officer then approached Pierce to hear his version of events.
All right.
Notably, Pierce remained calm and composed, showing a striking contrast to Gary's agitated demeanor. Despite being angrily confronted
Turns out Gary's a millionaire. I never would have guessed.
by Gary and prevented from leaving earlier, Pierce maintained his composure and relayed his side of the story calmly to the officer. Many in his position might have felt frustrated or upset by that encounter with Gary, but Pierce's response reflected a steady approach, undisturbed by the earlier tension.
Dude, he just wants to go shred at the skate park.
So walk me through what happened.
Okay. I was coming to the skate park, and right at that bus stop area, I was passing this gentleman, and from my understanding and by the looks of it, he was kind of stepping off of, like, I guess, like, kind of leaning. I don't really know how to explain it. It felt like as if he was, like, departing from his bicycle by, like, the crosswalk here. And so I felt like I had enough room to pass him. I have a dash cam as well.
Okay.
And then I
Yeah, good on this kid for having a dash cam, man. They're pretty cheap these days. I would get a dash cam.
pull into this lot, park here, and I notice in, like, my rear view mirror, he's, like, biking next to me. I was like, oh, like, did I do something?
He gave him he gave him a good 2 or 3 feet, and he couldn't go into the other lane to pass the guy because there was an oncoming vehicle.
He, like, hits my window. He's like, roll down your window. And
Yeah, sick ass shirt there. Also, Pierce.
so I was like, okay, this might be a problem. So I
Dash cams don't help you unless you're hit in the front. Well, they help you for like this, man. They help you for. Yeah, dash cam. Shut up, David.
felt a little unsafe, just started recording, just not to, like, raise, I guess, tension, but more so just to kind of, like, hey, sorry, it's, like, really blank.
Nope, you're good.
Yes,
Here,
and, like,
if we go over here, that way you're not staring
Yeah,
at.
they do have front and rear ones. You can get the little packages that have everything, and you just run them through your trim inside of the car.
Into the sun.
okay, cool. So then I just started recording because I was like, he already hit my window. I don't want him to, like, damage my property. And so
Where's this at? This is Park City? Is that what it said? Park City, Utah.
I just started recording,
Gary soft as baby shit. Gary's pretty soft.
and I
And Pierce here is being super respectful. He said that gentleman over there.
rolled down my window to talk to him.
Oh, look at Peacock back here. Look, Peacock's trying to edge himself forward to hear what the kid is saying. Look at him. Look at him back there. Being a whole peacock.
And he's like telling me to get out, and that I almost hit him. And I said, I'm sorry, or I guess we'll see what I said in the video.
Yeah.
I was like a little nervous, and so then I was like, he's like, get out, and I was like, I'm just trying to go skate. And so I roll up my window, he like opens my door, and then I'm just like, dude, and then I was like,
He's taking little baby steps forward.
stop, and then I try to close my door, he opens it again.
I agree with whoever said peacock earlier. Me too. I agree with that. Being such a peacock.
I close it, he opens it one more time, and so I try to stand up, but he put his hand on me, trying to like maybe like have me stay sitting down, but like leave the door open. But I stood up anyway, and then he's like pressing me into my car, and I was like, can I have some space, please? And then he was talking like, did you like not see me over there? You were really close to the lodge.
Show him
like,
the cell phone.
3 feet minimum. He's just very.
I wouldn't try to explain myself right off the bat. I would have pulled my cell phone out and said, all right, look how this guy acted. If a kid showed me that, I would walk over and put that dude in cuffs immediately.
Very aggressive, kind of like, all right, let's like I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna sue you, or lawsuit.
I know. Look, yeah, fucking peacock back there taking more baby steps, just trying to edge himself closer.
Yeah.
Get you arrested.
In a bad way. He's edging.
I was like, all right, I'm sorry. And I was like, I don't want to get physical. Like, but if I was like, can I have my space? And then he was like making sure my door was open and stuff. And I was like, can we like separate like some space here?
And do you have that all in recording?
I
He's
have it
still
on my
doing it.
phone. I can show you. I have it on
The cop won't notice.
my dash cam as
Sure.
well.
If I could get both of those, that'll help me kind of understand exactly what.
Cyclists are the minority. I'm gonna make another shirt that says "Cyclists are not a protected class."
'Cause-
Kill your local cyclists. I can't do that one. That would get me some hate probably from all my social media platforms.
He's saying you were on the other side. Just the second you pulled in, you were trying to leave.
Okay. I mentioned I was gonna skate.
The American Speed Bump Association. Would you like to join ASBA? Hold on, let me make a note of that one.
I don't know if you want to see it now, but I just basically have the whole like altercation.
There we go.
Okay.
Pierce then showed the officer a video recording of the incident on his phone, revealing that Gary was in fact the aggressor, while Pierce remained calm throughout. Initially, Gary told the officer that Pierce acted aggressively and even claimed that Pierce had pushed him. However, the cell phone footage clearly showed that Pierce never...
Gary just did exactly what he said Pierce did. He held him with his elbow against the car. He demonstrated to the officer that that's what Pierce did.
pushed Gary. On the contrary,
He's projecting a little bit there.
Gary was the one who placed his hands on Pierce and prevented him from leaving.
Why do Americans hate cyclists so much? Are you not watching this video? The majority of them are entitled assholes, and I don't care if you're not an entitled asshole. When you ride in the street and cars can't get past you, you suck and you don't go to heaven. You could be the nicest person in the world, but if you do that, everyone hates you. Just like people who protest by sitting in the middle of the road. The same shit, man. You're just an entitled asshole.
Contradicting his earlier statements to the officer.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
Either airdrop it to me or.
Yeah.
I would love to attach that.
Okay.
He wants a ticket issued, so I will be giving you a ticket today. But instead of me saying, "Hey, I saw this," if I caught you speeding.
Wait. Pierce is getting a ticket?
He wants a ticket issued, so I will be giving you a ticket today.
Oh, what?
But instead of me saying, "Hey, I saw this," if I caught you speeding, I'm the witness of that.
Okay.
So there will be a court date you can call and set up, and then arrange to get that taken care of. Mm-hmm. You'll get to share your side. That video evidence, I'm going to add it to the case, and then he'll get to share his side. So it's going both ways. Okay.
In court.
In court, because or you could just pay the ticket. I'm going to issue him a citation for disorderly conduct as well.
Okay.
So you hang tight for a minute, all right?
No, dude. I would hook him up and aggravated assault, ag assault, and false imprisonment right then and there.
Sign his citation that you were present for it, and then I'm going to issue you one for disorderly conduct as well. So if you'll just hang tight over on the sidewalk over there,
then I won't press charges.
it's too late.
Why am I getting, for what?
Because you were aggressive to him.
Yes, I was, but he was trying to leave.
Okay, go wait over there. I'll explain it here in a second.
Can't we just?
Nope.
Oh, come on, man. I was the victim.
I was the victim. Oh, Gary. Gary, cry. Cry more, Gary.
I'll explain it here in a second.
Can't we just?
Nope.
Oh, come on, man. I was the victim here.
All right, watch out. We can go a different way, and you can be arrested for disorderly conduct. That's an arrestable offense.
What kind of disorderly conduct is it?
You opened his door 3 times. Okay? He doesn't have to get out of his car for you. He doesn't have to identify for you. You are not law enforcement. You don't get to come out here and enforce things. You call us and let us do it.
Okay.
He didn't say he was going to leave in his vehicle. He's like, I'm here to skate.
I just realized this one isn't that old either. September last year.
I'm going to go skate. He didn't believe he did anything wrong. He's going to provide me the dash cam.
Okay.
He showed me the recording, and you were the aggressive one, not him.
Yes, because he.
Yes, and you don't get to be aggressive with people like that.
Okay.
That's disorderly. That's why you are getting a citation as well.
Why is it too late? What does it mean? What does it mean, disorderly? Do I have to go to court for this?
Yeah. You did something illegal.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. You were adamant that this, and you were the one causing the stir here.
Dude, I would have stacked him with, after seeing that video, I would have stacked him with every single charge I could. Misuse of the 911 system, false info to a police officer. Everything.
What if I apologize?
Everything.
It's too late. I've already seen the evidence. I am obligated.
Yeah, that was straight up assault and false imprisonment too.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Okay. So if you'll wait over here on the sidewalk.
You've got to be kidding me. What can we do to
Victim, peacock.
solve this? I mean, this is
Not act
fair.
like that in the future
Okay.
is how we can.
I understand.
And it's not going to fix today, but it's going to fix the future.
I am going
I
to
get-
Portland tomorrow.
That's fantastic. I'm going to issue. You're not going to jail. You're getting a citation, so you get to deal with it on your own time. You sort that out between you and the court.
Is he coming to court?
Yeah, because he's getting a ticket too.
What's he getting a ticket for?
I'm going to give him a ticket
For what?
for the violation that you swear up and down that he did. On your word.
Okay, what if we just
Nope.
what if we just resolve
No.
this?
You asked
I kind of see. Okay. I kind of see what the cop's doing now.
for it over there. He showed me evidence. He's going to provide me the evidence of that. It's either going to substantiate it or discredit it. And his ticket may or may not go away based on that. Yours, however, I have evidence of.
All right. Cops playing the long game. I get it now.
So
He wants him to come to court and look like an asshole because the kid's got it all on video.
I'm going to have
All
a.
right. Damn, I made a rookie mistake by flying off the handle initially. Good job, officer.
Is this a misdemeanor? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have a misdemeanor on my.
Yes, because of your
record.
behavior.
Didn't recognize his freak.
Because I got hot,
Yes.
and that's justifiable.
Yes. Absolutely.
Look, I've
You don't get to
apologized.
demand
I'll
people's
apologize.
names. You don't get to demand that they don't go anywhere. You don't get to open their door.
I didn't open his door.
You did 3 times.
No, he was trying to close his door
He closed it because you kept opening it.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
did
the
open
video of it.
because I was talking to him.
No, you're not. He's under no obligation to you.
I don't know.
You should know that.
If he has.
Do
an
I get to just
infraction-
come? Do I get to just walk up to your door and start yelling at
I got played.
you?
People do.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to. That's disorderly conduct. That's absolutely disorderly.
Because
That's
people get in
unreasonable
an
that-
argument.
No, because you think you have the right to do that. And I'm here to protect his rights as much as I'm here to protect your rights.
Angry.
Which, yes,
But you could.
you need to control your temper at that
okay,
point.
I understand. I
Okay?
understand.
So we can drag this out and we can keep arguing, or I can get to work, get you a ticket, and get you on your ride.
What if we both agree that neither one of us wants a ticket?
At this point, I've seen what I've seen. I've seen the evidence. You were adamant that you asked for a ticket, and now because you're getting one, you want him to get out of it.
Right.
No, you're both
Right.
getting one today.
Okay.
So if you'll just wait over on the sidewalk.
You suck, Gary.
Notice how Gary lied to the officer by initially denying that he opened Pierce's car door.
Dude, that's a charge right there too, though, man. Oh, man. He's a good cop in the sense that he's playing the long game, but I don't know, man. Gary's such a dick. I feel like he needs a little bit of punishment in his life to tone him down a little bit, knock him down a notch or two. I don't know. It still would have been funny to hit him with a couple felonies.
When the officer pointed out that he did, Gary quickly tried to justify his actions, offering excuses to defend his behavior. Throughout the interaction, he continued to rationalize what he did, even
False statements, assault, false imprisonment, breaking and entering on a motor vehicle, maybe.
as the evidence contradicted some of his claims. Fortunately, Pierce had the foresight to start recording as soon as Gary approached him, capturing the entire incident. Without this cell phone footage, the officer might have been more inclined to believe Gary's statements over Pierce's.
Gary looks like someone who'd be HOA president. Funny enough, this chick I dated back in the day, her grandpa looked exactly like Gary. Same age, same mustache, same everything. And he would go around to, he was HOA president. He would go around to the houses with a ruler and see how tall the grass was and do shit like that.
This is a great example of why it's crucial to start recording whenever you find yourself in a contentious situation. Having video evidence can serve as vital protection, potentially preventing misunderstandings and even shielding you from legal trouble. A video recording can clearly document what happened.
I know what a video recording can do. Let's see what happens.
Okay, operate a motor vehicle near vulnerable user or vehicle, that's you. He's getting an infraction.
What's his infraction?
That is the infraction. That's the charge, that's the level.
This is the thing?
Yep.
Okay.
So if I have you there listed as the complainant, if you'll sign it right at the bottom, just down at the bottom.
Over here?
Yep. This whole thing's getting submitted.
I mean, HOAs aren't all bad. There's a lot of cocksuckers who run the HOAs out there. But I mean, it's good for people, you know, not putting a couch in their front yard and a bunch of broke down old cars and lowering the property value of everyone around them. But some people just get one little iota of power and take it a little bit too far. Like I was saying, you know, this chick I dated, her grandpa used to take the ruler out and measure the grass.
Did you look at his camcorder?
It needs a laptop to get to. He's going to provide it to me. We're going to follow up on that.
How do I follow up on this?
So you can reach out to the...
Got yelled at by your HOA for having an ATV in your garage. I had my, back when I had my Raptor, I parked in front of my own house, clearly not blocking anything in the road, and the security guys came by and towed my truck. I went outside to take John to school one morning, and it was like, dude, where's my car? So I call them up. They towed it to downtown San Antonio in the middle of the ghetto. My Raptor that gets broken into constantly already. So I had to go take an hour Uber down to downtown San Antonio during rush hour with my son, pick up my truck, and then take him to school. And I got with the security guys, and they're like, "Oh, well, it could block emergency vehicles." I could fit 2 fire trucks side by side past my truck. And then I got fined right before I moved to my new house because I left my garbage can in front of my garage door instead of pulling it into the garage. Just old, stupid white people that don't have anything better to do, walk around and take notes and call the HOA.
Reach out to the police department and request a copy of the report.
Yeah.
My dad had an expired registration on one of his cars, and he had his car backed up to the garage door, and it wasn't a car. It was a really nice car. He just forgot to get it registered, and it was probably 2 months old, not even that bad. HOA fined him for having an unregistered vehicle in his driveway, and they would have had to come into his driveway and walk up behind his car and look at the tag. They're just some bored old white people out there that don't suck. They're Gary Peacocks right here.
Get you yours now, and I can explain all of that.
Your HOA fined you for not fixing your missing garage door after a tornado ripped it off.
Okay, disorderly.
They're not a horrible idea. In theory, it's good, like I said, so people don't have a chicken farm in their front yard or old cars or couches, and it just looks like shit. When they leave you alone, it's good. But just some people want to be the sheriff of the neighborhood.
Conduct. All right. As I explained earlier, you opened his door multiple times. He's trying to shut it. He didn't want to roll it. He doesn't want anything to do with you. I get that what happened over here. He wasn't trying to leave. He was trying to go skate.
That's leaving.
That the
How
way,
do I know that's the case?
because it's not your job to worry about that.
It's my worry. It's my job to make sure that somebody that has an infraction stays here so you can arrive.
Okay.
I do believe that I have a right to do that. You say I don't, but I think I do.
You don't get to detain people. All right. He drove near you. You got the license plate number. Then you started opening his door, demanding his name. Yeah.
Because he wouldn't give me his last name, yes.
He doesn't have to. He's not
He said
obligated.
he was leaving.
He said, I'm here to skate. And you said, no, you're not. I watched the video.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
So that's why you're being
Yeah,
charged
you
with
got
this.
caught,
Okay.
dumbass.
Phone number for the court's right there.
Okay.
Dude,
Give them
yeah, Gary, you're wrong. Accept it. Just you're wrong, man.
a couple days.
Is this a fine or what is it?
This is a ticket.
A ticket?
It
What
is.
does that
Yep.
mean, ticket mean?
It's an infraction.
Is it a traffic ticket?
No. It is a It's a non-traffic criminal citation. It's a
Criminal citation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because that behavior is criminal. You don't get to act like that to people. Clear as day. Give them a couple days to get the information. Do not wait more than 2 weeks. Otherwise, it will go to a warrant.
Okay.
Okay? You're free
I'd
to go.
say thank you, but I'm
right.
not glad I called the police.
Well,
Shut
I
the
wish this
fuck
went
up,
different.
Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your ID. Sorry.
Should have kept it.
Next time I won't call the police.
I'd say thank you. Look, next time I won't call the police.
Oh, here's your ID. Sorry.
Next time I won't call the police.
Good.
Well, that's what you should have done and left it at that. When you go over your bounds, that's when you get a ticket.
Well, I didn't know. I was going over.
You know now.
I didn't know I was going over my bounds when you held a teenager against his will. Okay. Yeah, that was really cool. That was the sergeant saying that too. Old boy right there with the chevrons.
Well. Okay. Here's yours. Operating a motor vehicle near a vulnerable user of a vehicle, which is a bike.
Okay.
Infraction. Phone number's right here.
Okay.
Give the court a couple days to get the information. Do not wait more than 2 weeks. Otherwise, it will go to a warrant.
Okay.
Okay. He signed it as the complainant there.
Okay.
So, if you contest it, he'll be required to show up.
Okay.
He was adamant that you get a ticket until I told him he was getting one. He's like, no, never mind. I want to watch it. I'm like, too late, dude.
Yeah,
You opened a can.
I figured he would as soon as he did, so that's why I was really just trying to
And
not make him more.
kudos to you and for not antagonizing him anymore. He was antagonized already. You stayed calm. At his age, he should know cooler heads prevail.
All right, well, thank you, and
you
you guys
bet.
have been helpful. I'm glad this, I guess, is resolved at the moment, so I
Yeah.
can go skate finally.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like.
Homie he just wanted to show up and skate a little bit, and he got caught up in that for like 2 hours probably.